It's a man on a man every time you play the game. It'll never change. It's about winning one-on-one battles. Fight your fight. It's our fight to fight. 1-6 doesn't define who you are. What defines who you are is what you do when you 1-6. What the man you will fight for. Give everything you got today, not because of the scoreboard, but because when this game ends, you have a brother to call for life, knowing you gave everything you had. That's why you play as a Raven. That's why you fight as a Raven. That's why no matter what nobody on the outside says, fight your fight.
Savage Sports fan, please like, share, subscribe. We're new channel trying to get up and going. New subscribers, thanks for the loves and support. Hit the bell notification. Drop a comment, share a video. Let's get right to it. Listen. First of all, thank you for rocking with me. You know, I'm getting over a nasty cold. I've been out of the mix the last few days. I'm going to do my best to rock on a few things. But listen, the holidays are here. And I hope everybody is having a good holiday. A lot of people kind of hurting, you know, their loved ones are not there. Just hold your head, maintain, you know, do what you got to do. Tomorrow's not promised. So, you know, I want to give a shout out to anybody that's missing somebody. You know, my brother passed away December 26th a year ago. So one day after Christmas, he was here for Christmas and then he died in his sleep a few hours after Christmas. So I know how that feels. But anyway, listen. Remember I went to Russell Wilson's first game under Sean Payton? And I said, Russell Wilson does not have an offensive line. Russell Wilson has too much body mass. He's lifting weights. He doesn't want to get hurt. He wants to finish the year. They gave him that big contract. So he wanted to withstand a lot of blows. So he put muscle on. The problem is when he throws the ball, he don't have the same velocity. Now, he doesn't have an offensive line. Now, that was in the preseason. Now you fast forward, we are all the way into the season, and now this offensive line, which is not that good, they're tired. They got knick-knack injuries. Russell Wilson has his issues, but they making him look real bad. So now the Denver Broncos have decided to bench Russell, which kind of lets us know Russell's over in Denver. Russell's over in Denver. They're going to probably have to figure out how to restructure, cut this contract. Where would he go? I told you, if the Bears can't get Justin Fields at the number we want, I would not be surprised to see Russell in Chicago. Yep, I would not be surprised to see Russell in Pittsburgh. Smash mouth, running. You might see Russell Wilson with Mike Tomlin, if Mike Tomlin's still there. So I'm just throwing it out here early. I told you months ago, they're going to blame Russell. They're going to get him up out of here. That they never are. No one's complaining about this offensive line. Everything is Russell. They need a scapegoat. So they're not giving him the respect. And Sean Payton, you know, Sean Payton's from Chicago. You know, I usually don't go in on Chicago like that. But the more I see Sean Payton with what happened in New Orleans, him going 8-8 the last few fast through games when he was in New Orleans with Drew Brees. Sean Payton's not the savior everybody is claiming he is. So I fell out of love with Sean Payton. I said he's not going to be the savior. Now he's looking at Russell as the fall guy. He's not yelling at the O-line, and you know he's not going to yell at himself. You know he ain't going to yell at himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for Russell. So, what team do you think Russell will be good on? But you got to understand, he's bringing Sierra with him. Wherever he go, how is Sierra going to like being in Pittsburgh? Do you think the Raiders? Because remember, they benched Jimmy G. Russell could be good with the Raiders, the Bears, Pittsburgh. But the wife wants to be lights, camera, action. She ain't going to be cool with being no Pittsburgh Steel Town. I'm just throwing that out there. So, I don't know. It's not a shock to me. But this is what these head coaches do. They're not going to trick on themselves. They're not going to fire themselves. And they're not going to critique themselves. So at the end of the day, that's it for Russell in Denver, baby. They might let him get 1 or 2 more games as a swan song. I don't think they'll do him dirty like they did Donovan McNabb over in Minnesota. Remember many years ago? They let Donovan McNabb end his career on the bench. Yeah! On the bench, homie. So I don't think they'll disrespect Russell like that, but it would not shock me if they disrespected him like that. Because what we've seen so far with Sean, he's not a fan. Nevertheless, which takes us to our other Chicago homie, D-Wade. D-Wade, I tried not to talk about this a few months ago. A few months ago, it had been reported that D-Wade has come to the realization, Gabriel Union, she just ain't it, bruh. The experiment is over. Word on the street is they are getting a divorce, but they wanted to stay together. This is allegedly, I don't want nobody trying to sue me, but I'm hearing good sources are saying that they decided to just stick it out for the holidays because the kids, and they didn't want, have it all weird for the holidays and things like that. But after the holidays, they're gonna go their separate ways, allegedly. D-Wade is actually looking to divorce Gabrielle. So this is we kind of saw this coming. I hate to say this. When I look at Gabrielle looks good, but Gabrielle just doesn't look like, you know what I mean? She ain't grimy enough for me. I just said, she just looks like a photo op. She just looks something on a postcard. She don't look like no wife. She just looks like Gabriel Union. She just doesn't. So D-Wade, I don't know what made him realize that, hey man, I don't know. That means D-Wade will be a 2-time divorcee. Remember, he had that crazy chick in Chicago. We used to see her downtown with a big old sign saying, D-Wade is trying to starve me. He wants me to live off $25,000 a month. Yeah, she had a sign at City Hall laying by the entrance like a homeless person. And the sign used to read, I'm D-Wade's ex-wife. He's starving me. He wants me to live off $25,000 a month. Yeah, I'm giving you the skinny, bro. That was right down the street from my crib. I used to look at this chick like, D-Wade, you can't be serious. He turns around and marries Gabrielle. Now look at this. So by the time we get to Valentine's Day next year, 2024, the floodgates are going to be open. They're going to be all the dirt. If D-Wade is really, hey D-Wade, is he really like that? Or I don't know. It would not shock me if Gabrielle tried to save face and say, she might allege it that he's a switch hitter. I'm not going to go there. I love D-Wade. You're a Chicago brother from Marquette. I always love D-Wade. I'm not going to get into his business. But yes, that's the word on the street. D-Wade is actually headed to divorce court. Allegedly. So I'm just dropping that knowledge on you on New Year's Eve is coming up. This is Savage Sports Fan. Drop a comment. How long have they been married? How long D-Wade and Gabrielle been married? I mean, I think they have exceeded expectations, in my opinion. I think they have definitely exceeded expectations. No one thought they'll last this long, in my opinion. So, listen, Gabrielle is still an attractive woman, but I think this is her second divorce also, second or third divorce. So they're both in the same boat. But I think D-Wade will not have a problem finding another woman to marry him. I don't know about Gabrielle. We saw what happened with Lala and Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo divorces his ex-wife, and she's screaming on the internet she can't find no man. But I'm not going to go there because Carmelo's my homie. That's my homie. Yes, he is. But nevertheless, Savage Sports Fan, thank you for everybody been rocking with us all year. We've been around since July. We kicked the doors open in July. So we got some big things popping for next year. Starting on Sundays, we will be dropping weekend sports films. You'll see a lot of stuff that you didn't think you would see from a channel like this. So we will be doing Kobe Bryant and Kobe Day and all this other stuff. We got a lot of stuff coming up. So nevertheless, drop a comment, share a video. Thank you for the love and support. Russell Wilson out in Denver. D Wade bounced. And behind the scenes, it's talks about should the NFL get rid of Monday Night Football, I'm sorry. It's been some talks that Monday Night Football might be too hard on a lot of players. And the talks have not really went anywhere, but they have been floating around that the NFL has entertained the thought about getting away from Monday Night Football. But I always thought it was a great way to make money. Everybody's at home. It's not a lot of games being played. Why would you get rid of that moneymaker? But the unions are screaming that the players are getting too banged up and it's not a good turnaround time. But anyway, I thought I'd drop that on you. I don't think that'll go anywhere. I just thought I'd drop that on you if you didn't hear. The NFL has actually entertained the thought of getting rid of Monday Night Football next year, but that'll never happen. The NFL is greedy. They're greedy. They just threw that out just to appease some of these players' unions. So, but at the end of the day, it's all about the money. Anyway, I'm out. Drop a comment, share a video. The holidays are here. New Year's are here. Be safe. All the people at the airport, I feel for you. Denver, West Coast. It's a nasty flu out there. Get that water. Get that tea inside of you. Take care of yourself. Until next time, I'm out.